Right, let's begin for today. Pretty hyped for this. Super hyped. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this quick and painful, right? Hear me roar. All right. So okay, this game, this place. Right, we got a bug. That was it. Is this a melee ability? Gain plus 10 on attacks and plus 3 damage. Wait, this is a passive. This is a passive. That is incredibly good, actually. Let's level him up. Here we go. Oh, increase. Oh. Which type of damage? I mean, is this evasion? I mean, not evasion, but is this speed? Oh man. Basic attack using speed. Good. Haptic armor. Oh, nice. Reveals the title, effects of dialogue, options, and activity based on. Oh, so that's why I can see them. Right. Normally you can't see them, but we can. Ah. All right. Let's do this. Oh, so he has 0 in intellect. You can choose to align to one of Ascas's dominant tides. This changes appearance and affects bonuses gained from menu. Oh, interesting. Huh. Intimidation, perception. I think we will take realignment. Oh, this one is actually quite good. This one is actually 30% on my task. Oh. I think we're gonna do it like this. But I kind of want to have both, actually. This is range. So... yeah, let's take that. So that he can actually hit this. $2070 capital. Suddenly arises can shape itself. What tides can you align to? Touch the gold light.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
I really like is pretty cool. Have you heard of the dead girl named Choi? Of course no I haven't. I really haven't heard for I mean. Okay, let's ask him. Maybe he knows. I mean, they actually told us 1-2. Okay, here we go. 12:54.
Yes, now.
More souls to release. The gate it calls.
Note. I'm going.
All right. Enter the endless gate.
Of course.
Okay, let's put a save in here. Endless Dappa.
Yes.
Nice. Halligan.
Last time you'll touch me.
Oh, thank you for dragging me in. This is good for us. Oh, okay. Let's go over there then. No. Boom. No way.
I don't feel happy or good. Ta-da! At last.
I'm ready. Just what I needed.
No, that thing. That thing is scary. Kappa.
Vanquished!
Nice. Okay, first you want to go into invis. Increases damage, done and everything.
Didn't see that coming. All right.
Okay, we lost a lot of health. Cannot leave. Oh boy.
Yes.
We took a lot of damage that fight. That's pretty insane.
Let's go.
All right.
Fine.
Yes. Sure.
To action!
Hopefully he doesn't have too much health. You come too far, too far. Such a pretty sister, father's loving touch. Right, this guy is talking nonsense. Hey, what's up, Vox? How you doing this evening? And epic weekend hype!
Of magnitude.
Thank you for the host. So how you doing today? Well, it's weekend, so I'm okay. Nice. What about you? Oh, we're doing awesome. We're getting to play this game. Oh, right, we need to... Let's see here. Oh no. 5% on that. Deception is not the way to go. Not that either. 50%. Rip. Aye. That failed. We gotta fight him. How much HP is he gonna have now?
I feel
150. Oh man.
You see me suffering? Maybe you should fix it.
I bet your ancestors felt that.
We go into hiding. Because when we go into hiding, we get 10% more damage, plus we get +3 flat damage. And also it doesn't cost us anything.
I warned you.
Crit. Alligator. I think he should heal up.
I can breathe again.
There we go. %. GG. Let's see. Oh, okay, good. Has already placed his haptic thing. He should just stay away in this. Oh no, oh no, last cast off.
Allegern, who's going to stop me now?
Alligator died to that thing.
Break my things?
Oh no,
What did that
and
ever do
died.
to you?
What's up, Rick? How you doing? This is not looking good.
Surrender.
Here we go. What? We missed? Oh no. Good.
I'm faltering. I'm hurt.
Yeah, he hurts too much.
Ready.
Here we go. I was testing something there, but I think that powering up that guy to full is the best way.
A note.
So no matter what you choose, this happens. Alright,
Ready.
let's try this. So we're not gonna try to fight the zealots
You know.
in this place because they will deal too much damage and you do not really weaken the boss that much. So it is better to just go through this place. There we go. Every time we can like help these, we will give the boss more HP, but it's like 16 more HP per place you can like unlock.
Yes.
So it doesn't really make him that much harder. There we go.
Let's do it.
Oh shit, I forgot something. Something important.
Yes.
Yes.
We need to talk to Touch the gold light. Let's move on. Now we fight. You must stop your followers' violence. Close the gate. Very well, tell me your dream. Oh no, it's even harder to persuade him now because of lower chance, the higher chance of success. Yes, your brother hisses. Yes, you rightly read the wrongs written in the head. I see it. Yes, the gate will close. You whispered my own thoughts in my ear, and they say to stray from this cursed course coursing my mind.
Making a note.
Okay, cool. We don't have to fight him. That makes things a lot easier. Next time we will master persuasion. This is important,
To learn
Kappa.
something new.
I need to talk to you.
All right.
Impossible blade. Ignores resistance. Ooh.
What?
Here comes the Boredom Slayer.
I think we're gonna go down to the bottom.
On it.
What's these? Oh. More of those.
I'm ready. Ready.
I'm not sure if there's a bottom to this place, but maybe.
Yes.
Here we go then.
At the moment, we're just traveling downwards.
I'm ready.
Hopefully there is a bottom.
Yes. Now.
Is
Let's
that?
go. Yes.
First cast-off's tomb. Passage to Mielavas is supposedly inside the tomb. Okay,
Fine.
let's go up and... Boom, 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 boom. Truly, thank you, Bandan. Thank you, both the living and the dead are forever
I'll
in your
remember
debt.
that.
I regret I have nothing to give you. We do not have much in the way of personal possession. However, there is one who might... Bruno's Kaizu. He likes to collect odd relics from an alcove outside. He would be more than happy to reward you on your behalf.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
All right. Hmm. Plus 4 damage. Plus 1 damage per effort on unarmed attacks. Hmm. Hmm. All right.
Yes.
I've never seen this one before, so let's try it. Hmm.
I'm ready to learn something new.
Oh. Shortcut.
I'm ready to become even more heroic.
Hmm. Ah, there we have him.
Why not?
God of the Yellow Rivers. Kappa.
I'll remember that.
Oh, bonded artifact. 1 might edge. -2 might pool. Huh. This one is pretty strong. 4221. Hej, jag sätter mig och lurkar här. Hej, tjena Simon. Välkommen till våran stream. Lurka på. Lurking is awesome. Lurking is life. Hoppas att du har en awesome tid här. There we go. How long have the coldest been here? That's all for now. Okay, cool. We found a key code in order to progress in this game.
All right.
So let's do just so let's fix it. Step into the darkness. Here we go. Bam. Jag hoppas att det gick bra i Left 4 Dead. Speciellt mot de där 8 survivors. That was quite special indeed. All right, let's see here. What's it? 4221?
I'm ready.
I think it was. Oh, 4221. There we go. This should be the kind of like graveyard in order to get to that right place.
On it.
Ah. Allow the wind to guide your eyes. Remembering. We're gonna do speed reading for these. I cannot voice act all of these things. Okay, we are in the right place. Follow the wind's guidance. Oh, we have already done that? Here we go. Careful, perfect adventure.
On it.
Oh no. Do the plagues. Careful.
Yes.
Well played. Okay. Go. Hold on a second. Isn't there something more to this place? I thought this was the place. I've learned cast off who helped build. Mass off. Ah. So why did we go to this one? Okay, this is definitely not the right place.
I'm ready.
I think we gotta have to trace trace back to. Maybe we should head upwards.
I'm going.
Let's see here. Maybe it's over there. Upright. We're pointing up. Could this be it? The place we're looking for? Looks like it. Alright. I am Silver. You are a fellow seeker, yes? Tantalum has sent me to learn the secrets of the valley. I can smell the desire on your skin, not the success. I have explored many of them and learned many things. Tantalum has said I would find secrets here. He is correct. Keep up the search and your desires will see a reward. What are you? I am an acolyte, a seeker of knowledge, a devourer of artifacts, a stumbler on the path of truth. An answer for the unanswerable. Okay. So you believe Tantalo? Certainly, all human is wisdom. A spirit, okay. What have you found in these tombs? Truth of all of the old worlds reveal themselves to me. Secrets of a time and reality, shifting of particles smaller than perception allows, undergird all. But they are not part of my truth. Okay, so this was probably not the place. Or maybe it is.
Going.
Doesn't look like it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna do it the easy way. Torment ties of Numenera. Path to eco to what's it called? Like, right. Okay. First cast off Doom. We've probably been given kind of like the key code to it before, but let's... How to find code for the first cast off tomb. The assassin should have given it to you right after completing the first mare. But how do you figure that one out? Oh well. I wonder who gives... Wait. Oh well, whatever. We have the code, but I have no idea how you normally should get it. Some people say that you get it right in the previous act, but I do not have any recollection of it, nor has it been stored in this. 34, 31. Here we go. This is the place we've been looking for.
Remember that.
Okay, so we should have gotten it from Matkina, and we probably did, but the journal didn't record it. That's pretty much it. Okay, she serves us still. Read epitaph again.
Yes.
All right.
Probably this one. Oh, succumb to it. We have a memory here. We got it working. The doorway exists in two places at once, here and on the other side, once you align. How's the game so far? This game is okay. I kind of like a lot of the innovations in gameplay mechanics. They kind of like taken a different approach to many of them. But I kind of feel like the game's adventure is a bit lacking. You cannot really travel around like you do in Baldur's Gate and Planescape Torment, which I kind of find a bit of a shame. So you don't really feel like you're traveling around in a big world, more like going from one hub to the other hub. So that is a bit of a shame. The level design though is phenomenal. It's super good, and the story is pretty good as well. The text can be sometimes a bit long, like maybe twice as long as in Planescape Torment, and Planescape Torment had a lot of text. This one is twice the amount. So most of the time I end up speed reading through a lot of the text. But overall, this is a good game. But I know that a lot of people will be disappointed in this game.
Fine.
Hey, what's up, Energy? How you doing today? I hope you're having an awesome Friday. Put your forehead against the door, like you saw the first doing in your memory. Kind of like the world building in this game, kind of like the text which expands up a big imaginary world, is perfectly awesome. I like the setting and everything. Everything is good in this game in that regard.
Ready.
But this is a game where I am having mixed feelings about. Some stuff I really love, some stuff I am a bit like, you could have done better. But overall a good game. And quite pretty. I reckon this woman's first. Must admit, I'm surprised you made it in. You realize by breaking open the portal lock you made our sanctuary more vulnerable to the sorrow. But you probably don't care about the results of your actions, do you? Your blundering pales decides the crimes of our creator, of course. I'm heading out to stop more of them. What did you mean when you said I made the sanctuary more vulnerable? Well, we did open the door so it can get inside. Or it can come out from our mind. We are a Trojan horse, after all. There are more rumors that sorrow activity has increased recently. I don't buy the stories, but many of them do. Your brothers and sisters, your family, even if the sorrow isn't more active, it is still active, and they came here to be safe. Your companion's eyes burn momentarily as Pyrekan pauses. I can feel your tides. I know you believe you're doing the right thing, but let me tell you this. Sometimes blindly rushing in to help people does more harm than good. The portal was sealed for a reason. Have some empathy. Be that as it may, I have important information to share. Not with me. I'm not interested in what you have to say, frankly, and I have a great deal of work waiting for me. If you want to express your delight in your new life or share a moment of happy fraternity with your siblings, I suggest you go to talk to Adiris. She will give you the validation you seem to require. I know you. I know what you did in Colne Village. Oh, Markina told you? What a surprise. She's generally so quiet about her feelings. Colne was a pity, a tragedy, but it had to happen that way. I've been a warrior for most of my centuries. I know about making sacrifices in service of a higher ideal. I've stopped losing sleep over them. Live long enough and you will understand. Sacrifices? Some might call them war crimes, and you a monster. It had to happen that way? Those people haven't had to deal with my problem. And if they call me a monster, what of it? They will be dead in a few years and I'll still be living. What does their opinion matter then? Oh, this guy. I reckon. In 1,000 years we will be dead. The sorrow will outlast us. Does that make the sorrow right? In the sorrow's bad? Absolutely. In ours? Not so much. But we won't be around to complain about it, will we? We do what we can for the people we protect. That's all we can do. That's what we must do. If you think your ideals are stronger than survival, then, well, good luck with that. Maybe my good wishes will make the difference for you, but I sincerely doubt it. Well, how very useful of you. Next time I want someone informed that I have a message for them, I cannot send it. I know just who I'll come to. I need to find Massov. What crimes has our creator committed? Do you want the full litany? Ask someone else, because I haven't got a year to spare. The worst one is that he had plans to kill us, to sacrifice us to save his life. The first found out and took a stand to stop him, but he's dead now. We're stuck with the commanding in her memory, and meanwhile sycophants and lickspittles work for him for the privilege of being destroyed. For some incomprehensible reason, they put their faith in the man who dropped us into a world of pain. The other castles who work for the changing god, maybe they believe in the salvation he offers. Might be. They are not idiots in most other things, it's true. But to anyone with eyes, it's clear that he's lying to them. He's leading them into death, but because he's too frightened to face it himself. What were the changing? How did the first die? She was her cheek for a moment. As she lived, sacrificing herself for our lives. I need to find Massov. No one has seen Massov in over a decade. Adiris might know where he is, talk to her. Adiris might be the best of us. Treat her well, or I will be sure you pay in blood and pain. Okay. Well, don't let me keep you any longer. I have one more thing to say to you, and I want you to mark it carefully. The changing god, the coward, intends to kill us all. If you meet him, do not trust him. He is going to ruin us as surely as the sorrow. I wish you success, but... well, the world has a way of disappointing us all. Captain. Okay, so that was Pyrekin. Melmoth, Levian. Let's ask him. Or talk to him. He probably has a quest. Your eyes are drawn to the tattered leather robes and the profusion of tubes that fires this man. His lighter skin with piercing eyes and hideous pitted scar on his face. He could be a handsome, but centuries of neglect have ravaged his looks. So you're the new Kasov, eh? Come to ask me about Dendra O'Her? Or do you have some trick you need to show off? Never mind. You have questions for Melmoth? What? I'm looking for Massov. Him? That useless tinker? Why? I need him to fix a resonance chamber. A resonance chamber? I remember the term. Something about the building of it. Crystal. Ah. The particulars escape me, but Massive would be the one to fix it. Too bad he's not here. Try asking Adidas. Alright. Where do we have Adidas? Lady Ange! Whoever that is. Look at this! Our wayward sister in the flesh. The name's Ange. Lady Ange. Angie. Angie? Ange? No, Ange. But don't let it scare you off. I sell rare Numenera and the place to rest at the fair. Okay. Gold! Take a look at what I've got. What? Prices are... Wait. My prices are high, but you look like someone who values your friends, and my work will keep them safe. Do you get a lot of business in Miel Avest? Well, put it like that, no. Okay. Let's talk about those upgrades you mentioned. Good thing. Edit this. I don't need upgrades, do I? Let me see. Double it and as least possible. I have to go take care. No, we're not gonna do upgrades from her. She's gonna completely rip us off.
It's a plan.
Those guard rates or whatever that was. Oh, there we have Adidas.
Of course.
I think the game we're gonna do after this one will be Shadowrun Hong Kong. I'm actually looking forward to play it, but at the same time it will be sad because it's the final Shadowrun game. After that we have beaten all of them. The modern Shadowrun games are so good.
Remember that.
Some of the best turn-based RPG games you can find on the market at the moment. You're most welcome here, sister. I am Adirius. I'm the peacekeeper of Miel Avest. News travel fast, but how about maybe perhaps my mind is the one that is incomplete. Kinda generic though. Nah, not really. I mean, have you played Shadowrun Dragonfall? That game is awesome. And I liked Shadowrun Returns as well, and I'm probably going to enjoy Shadowrun Hong Kong. The only Shadowrun game I've been like, this is not really that good. That was Boston Lockdown. That one was quite a disaster. You don't need to probe my mind, it's the truth. Sure, and all but all Harry and Shadowrun play is almost the same. Hehe. Can you name one turn-based RPG that does not play like a Shadowrun game? I mean, like kind of like the general gameplay. Kind of like no matter which game we're talking about, it's kind of like that generic thing is basically what defines the genre. Even Fallout has it, Wasteland 2, Shadowrun, even Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, Neverwinter Nights has it as well. If we're talking about the same thing, that is. Boom, boom. And in Shadowrun, it's pretty much you cycle through Shadowrun missions, and you basically do almost the same thing in the other ones, except it's quests instead. But the structure will always be the similar. I meant more to the structure. Yeah, I'm talking about the structure too. In game design, we usually design the gameplay into what we call a game cycle. It's kind of like it's basically the structure, and as you can see in Shadowrun, is that you begin in your base thing, you go talk a bit, you get your mission, you go to the mission, you fight through it, and then you repeat the cycle. Every game has these cycles. That is how we design games. Back in the days, you mostly had two steps in the cycle. Basically, either you went back to town and then you sold stuff and then out and fought. And kind of like Diablo games, and most games were like that back in those days. And nowadays, you generally have it so that the cycle is 3 or 4 parts. Normally 4 parts. You always in one hub do missions. But yeah, the Shadowrun games isn't really much of exploration like in the other games. Instead, it's more about doing the shadow runs. But there is some travel in it as well, especially in Dragonfall. But I had no problem with the structure. I liked it. It fit the game a lot. Let's see here. You must apologize. I would. Okay, let's see here. But yeah, then I take it that you're more for the Baldur's Gate games and Fallout 1 and 2 over Shadowrun. That is completely fine as well. Those are some really good games. Lots of awesome adventuring. Let's see here. I would never do such a thing for your permission, of course, but examining your mind is only the way I can be certain. You must don't probe too deeply. This will take but a moment. Forgive my doubts, sister. I believe you now. I believe you're capable of changing your reality. Oh boy.
I'll remember that.
This game is based on hubs as well, which kind of like you get a new hub for every act you go through. This game doesn't have any dungeons at all. At least it doesn't feel like there is any. Maybe in the final act you go into a dungeon to fight final boss, but that's probably it. Two people, an Aeon priest named Allegan and Nano, they were arguing as a Vogue. They were lovers, for example. They might have fallen deep. Oh, nice. So that's why they broke it apart. Will you give me the Marycaster after that? Perhaps. Eventually I must know that you will take responsibility when you hold Serian's life, his sister, in your hands. You will not have the Marycaster until I am satisfied. Okay. I'll do it. As you wish, I'll return when I'm done. Oh, right, we have leveled up. Right, we always begin with Edge because it's so powerful. Let's see here, do we want to increase this one? We're gonna begin with skill. Giving more into stealth could be important for combat. But also fixing persuasion. Okay, I'll just add persuasion on one of the other people. We need to get up our stealth. Because we have a certain combo here where we go into stealth and then making an attack. Because of surprise attack, you can do a lot of fun things. There we go. Okay, we were supposed. Oh, right. Wait. Oh, we leveled up twice? Whoa. Extra effort or stats? I kind of prefer stats here and now. We're still 60% here, so 60 is pretty good, but I think we will have a bit more speed. No, let's do this. We need more willpower. Hey, what's up, Red? How you doing? All right. Let's level up here. Endurance. This guy. I think we're gonna give. We need someone with persuasion. Okay, let's cancel this and look at him. Oh, he doesn't even. Oh, he has intimidation instead. We need to give him edge though, and he cannot do. Is it because there's only 2 points? Oh, so he's kind of like that. That's a shame. And I accidentally put it on intellect, so then we should go might on this guy. What's up, Fred? Don't worry, I've already said hello. Ah, you're probably refreshed, right? And how you doing? Let's see, let's check this guy. Edge is always nice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's focus on edge. For Ohm. Okay, so we will make this guy the persuasion guy.
I'm way better than I was before.
Do we have maybe a... Right. +1 age. Let's see. Does this guy gain any... For now, let's give it to him. Perfect. Should we give it... Yeah, I think we will give it to him. Because he's our heavy greatsword dude. Let's see here. Do we have anything better to give this guy? No, we don't have anyone who does unarmed, so this one we can most likely sell. So if we were to do it like this. Okay, so even though we do not have any edge to this one, okay, but that's pretty cool. You can never go negative. So now we have 10. Yeah, okay, I like that. That's one way to do it. Okay. So have we leveled up everybody? Looks like it. Okay, let's see here. Where is Mel? Oh wait, Melmoth. We have already talked to him. Let's go. Let's go to him. Here we go. Oh good, you have come back to bedevil me again. Adaris told me to come to speak to you about the tides. You'll find none better equipped to answer questions. Certainly. The tides are an inextricable part of us. Wait, she sent you to me. Interesting. Every time I talk about the tides, she argues with me. As if she had spent a fraction of the time I have been studying them. She probably said that we bring pain through our existence. Let me enlighten you. Everyone brings pain to others. I have experienced so many lives and memories, and one of the common threads in all of them is pain. Do we hurt other people? We do. But how do we differ from any mortal in this regard? Show me someone without pain, and I will show you a corpse. And then I'll eat it.
I'll remember that.
Okay. We are imperfect. We leak tides. Absorb them, or both. Our powers impinge on the minds of others, upon their nervous system if you prefer. We draw strength from them, we change them in the process, and not usually for the better. This is regrettable, but unavoidable. What? Adaris might have seemed that the sorrow is hunting us because we abuse the tides, or some such nonsense. But if that's the case, we are doomed by the nature of our existence. If true, why not use the powers we have? Adiris thinks that the tidal surge on my birth was responsible for devastating argument between two humans. Let's see here. It is entirely possible. The tides are a psychic force, and when we were born, our minds snap into a particular shape and force out the residue. An unprotected mind nearby might well absorb some of that energy and react in unpredictable ways. But what of it? Does this change anything in your life? Two mortals had an argument. Oh no. Boo-hoo. Kappa? How do you know so much about the tides?
One, I am hundreds of years old. I can devote this time, this kind of time to.
Well, hold on a second. I need to check something. I might have a soda in the fridge. It was not in the fridge. I mean, freezer. It was definitely in the fridge, but not in the freezer. Ah, that's amazing sound of life. No beer though. I rarely drink beer. I hope you guys understood that. Or should I translate it? It's not polite to talk with stuff in the mouth. So we will do the silent reading. Okay. I'm very terrible at doing signs as well, but I hope you guys understood what I said. Sorry. Why do you think the Sorrow pursue us?
I do not waste my time worrying about it.
Like worrying about the death of Cosmos, it will come sooner or later.
You want supposition?
Here's a list, because our mad creator, vengeance, sheer bloody-mindedness, maybe it loves the tides or loathes them. Could be it hates what we are doing with the tides, but if you talk to Adira's, say, you'll find she never uses hers. I use mine all the time, yet the sorrow would destroy us both. I worry more about the deaths of others and how I might gain some of their knowledge, but not about First Dead vendetta, nor our creator's desire to kill us, nor certainly not an unstoppable monster from the past. Did you think that you could come back from the dead because you were born lucky? Our bodies require tidal energy. Cut us off from that energy and we dissolve. It is the way we are structured, the way our sire created us. He invented a mental matrix and imposed it on the bodies he grew. I surmise that this matrix is what allows his consciousness to transfer and what allows the tidal energy to permeate our forms. Without it, sploosh. But we have the advantage of being able to draw on this power for our own uses. He constructed each of us along different lines, and because of that patterns that hold us are different. Is it any wonder that we should be able to channel this into tidal surges? What are the tides anyways? Where did they come from?
You know, they are a psychic energy field. They pervade the Great Sagan's protectorate, but the pockets of tidal activity are localized in the Ninth World. That suggests that though they are natural force, they are also artificially induced. Civilizations have risen around their uses, and civilizations have fallen. Odd thing, I have sought to decipher the accounts of those times, but the creatures that made them are strange. The sorrow shows up in images and sounds and spectra I can barely understand. That's why I sought a better method. You get the occasional disease, a strong mind that doesn't want to share its memories with you. But everyone wants to be remembered. Talk to the voices long enough, they realize you are only their true heir.
Okay, let me ask you some other questions. Farewell. Okay, was that what we were looking for? A return to Adiris?
All right.
Hey Adiris! We talked to him. It was quite educational. We learned nothing. He said that the tides are within us all and that we should use our powers as necessary. I imagine he called me a fool. And worse, he has done more research into the tides than anyone else here in Miela West. Tell me, did he say anything else?
He said I should ask where your powers come from, if not the tides.
I awoke with them. They are not, as far as I am aware, any manifestation of tidal energies. It is not as though we have measuring apparatus, of course, but I think I would know if I were using these forces. At any rate, I sent you to speak with Melmoth. Do you believe that he has conducted his studies with anything but his own power in mind? I can't claim to know what's in his heart. A fair response. I have spoken with him extensively and he can still surprise me. Let's see, I don't believe in his position or his conclusions, for he may well have inflated the results to justify his actions, but he refuses my mind's touch and he rebuffs my attempts to inquire more deeply. My own personal views are, of course, irrelevant to the deeper truth that he has his own motives, and they may be purer than mine. In any case, you have done what I asked. However, if you're keen to enter this mare and take control of the life of your siblings, then I believe you should have practiced resolving their conflicts while they're still in control of their own lives. Help them change for the better.
I'll remember that.
So I have another task for you. Adronos and Rima are arguing. The recent negotiations between the Chalcedon and Pi broke down, and these two have taken it hard. They are like to come to blows if they cannot be reconciled. If one strikes the other, the laws of Miel Avest are clear, the attacker will be evicted. I don't know if the sorrow is truly more active, but they came here choosing safety, and it is in my wish that they have it. Please, speak with them, or die a horrible death. I'm not really interested in solving domestic squabbles. Alright, farewell. Alright, okay, let's see here. Where is Adronos and Rima? Oh no, we cannot see them. Hey, there they are.
Rima! Kiro, you probably think you won, and then the endless battle would actually end.
Stop talking, Rima. Stop talking, or I'll prove you wrong right now.
But it wouldn't do anything of the sort. Even this argument is part of his plan. Do what you have to do, Adronos.
If not for the law, you would already be dead. Traitor! Fool!
You child! You ingrate!
This is no way for a family to behave.
They simultaneously turn silent and incredulous look your way.
Adidas asked me to mediate your dispute.
Who is such a troll?
Alright, tell us what you need to know.
First, what exactly are you arguing about? We mostly disagree on the amount of respect due our sire.
Tell me what's troubling you, Adronos.
I just don't understand her. The changing god abandoned us at birth, then fed us lie after lie when he chose to speak with us at all. She claims he has a master plan. I see a man who serves himself first and always. He doesn't care if we die. Even I care more if Raima dies than our sire does.
Did you know that he sparked the whole war from my body? He got the first angry at me, then ditched the shell, leaving me to deal with the consequences. Good thing the first knows difference between the face and the mind. But Raima, look, I know how she feels. Sorrow is hunting us all. It's nice to think that the changing god has planned to protect us. It's just not true, I know.
Damn it! None of us want to kill each other. You see that, right? But if I have to choose between someone brave enough to stand against our father and her, I'd drop her and mourn later.
Honestly, I have no idea why they're fighting. This is completely ridiculous. I mean, they are not even arguing over semantics, which I find to be a very valid thing. Have you helped Raima and Andres come to a conclusion? No, not yet. Oh.
Hold on a moment, you seem like a fair-minded person. The others here seem to defer to you.
So let me ask you, if the changing god was here right now, would you say to him what you would do to him?
I'd tell him what he thought wrought in our persons. I'd ask him why he encourages strife, or I'd engage him in a discussion about mortality. But tell me, mortal man, what is it you truly want to say?
I want justice. And I don't know how to get it. Your creator, the changing god, he was responsible for what happened to my village. Wait, I was the changing god?
I doubt you care, but I'll tell you anyway. You saw my memorial in the valley.
We talked about it in case you had forgotten. I mentioned the frame. Well, a traveler came through my town. She looked a lot like you. Actually, though without the burn scar or the visible tattoo. If you're not the changing god, then it was your creator in your body who told me to activate the frame, and how. Then she left town. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but... Well, I activated the frame. Black monsters spilled out. All tooth and claw, and I got knocked out. Oh, so he let loose... When I awoke, everyone was gone, no trace. The only thing that was different, the monsters scarred me. Their attack left these tattoos all up down my arms, a poison that whispers in my mind. Constant reminder that I failed everyone I ever loved. That was the changing god's gift to me. I loaded the frame, took it to Sager's cliff. Orth Fong promised to help me. He found out he could fold it down, but that's as far as we ever got. Never even figured out who made it or why. Okay.
And in the meantime, I've been looking for the changing god. Try to find out what he knows. Why did he have me activate the frame? What happened to my family? And if I don't like the answers,
I'll help you find out what truth is, Alligator. Sure you will. Alligators, what's past is past. Do you want aid? Do you want answers? Because if you do, your companion here is the one who will guide you to them. If you let your rage blind you and poison you, you will never find the truth. Look to the future, and, well, do not forget the past. Never that. Let the past guide you, but do not let it poison you. Here, a gift of knowledge for you.
what?
One of the blessings, or the curses perhaps, is that as cast-offs we can on occasion find flashes of our creator's memories inside our bodies. Should you find a frame that was the cause of the miseries, our friend might be able to shake loose a memory from our sire. I don't guarantee its success, but if this is the changing god, the damage from the fall has done significant harm.
Oh, your best hope is travel with her. Perhaps you can find the answers you seek.
Seek, but I pray you find peace and heart. Damn it, I thought at first they said Agiel or whatever his name is. Alligator.
I'll try, no guarantees.
That's all anyone can ask. Now, do either of you have any other business with? Where's Vassal? You mean physically? That I do not know. He was captured by the Gibra of Maraiolio several years ago, a prisoner of the Menagerie. Oh. He will be very difficult to find outside of the Mayor Caster, but you will have to convince. Okay. Ah. Okay,
Yes.
let's try to resolve this argument. Let's talk about this dispute again. Summarize your argument. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so that's what they are talking about. Okay, let's go into chill mode here. There we go. Awesome. All right. Oh, perfect. This is perfect. I could definitely fall asleep here because it's so comfortable. It's not gonna happen though. Nothing you could say would make us change sides. I've heard both of your arguments. It's time to resolve. Whoa. You're endangering everyone with this petty argument. Both of you must leave Miela West until this is settled. Do you really want to break a truce to kill each other over a point of view?
Making a note.
You're right, we're safe here, but the sorrow is circling. If the rumors are true, I don't want to do its work.
Yes.
There we go. Have you helped Rima? I managed to persuade them to the senses. They've agreed to a temporary peace. Well done. Done indeed. You'll be free to choose... There we go. To be free to choose is part of life in Miela West. We must own our choices, just as we own our responsibilities for the outcomes of those choices.
I'll remember that.
Before I can allow you to alter the course of a brother's life, I would hear your opinion on something which touches the lives of all our kind. You have no doubt heard the endless battle, but what do you know about it? Why do they fight? And who is right? If perchance you have heard only a little about the conflict, you may wish to speak to your brethren before answering. I can give you an opinion on the endless battle now. Like anymore, each side is trying to achieve its goal through force. What do you believe the point of the endless battle is? Not all wars are senseless. Sometimes war is the only means by which a group may achieve its goals. You know, there is merit in standing by one's opinion, only be certain that in doing so, you do not shut your ears to the opinions of all others. That is true. So why do you think I have asked you this? No, let us start from the first side. Why would I tell you to talk to him when he ridicules my beliefs? You wanted me to expose me to other viewpoints. Precisely. When we have any incomplete information and are exposed to alternate opposite viewpoints, how do we judge which is true? We must reach a conclusion at some point, but unless those conclusions are backed with incontrovertible evidence, you must never imagine that you have a sole grasp on the truth. And what do you imagine I intend when I ask you to intervene with Rima and Adronas? To resolve a dispute with regard for both parties' feelings and motivations. That is exactly so. My intention for you in this task was to have you change the lives of your siblings for the better,
While they still control their own bodies, to offer them alternatives and see if you can provide them a route through their troubles that maintains their core goals. Then we come to the question of the endless battle. What purpose did that discussion serve? To learn more about a battle and understand the truth behind it. It is important for you to understand the greatest conflict our siblings have inflicted on the world. But whether there is any truth behind it is not for me to say, nor was it the purpose of the task. Oh, the goal in all of this was to make you question your assumptions, to see things through others' eyes. It may be that nothing of import happens in Serian's Mare. You might enter, speak with Masov, and leave without altering him a bit. But even so, there will be other mares. What if the next one is Melmoth or Raymus or even mine? Whose assumptions will you take with you into that life? Whose goals will you accomplish and at what cost? You have the power to change the course of a life, of many lives. Without their permission or even their knowledge, you will have to weigh their desires against your own, deciding whether the needs of your life are more important than theirs. You will have to know with utmost certainty and integrity, what does one life matter. Normally you don't really see these indigo tide, these affinities, but because we have kind of like a party member, has a special ability which allows us to see affinity. Kind of like red is a bit more like what's it called? The rogue path in Mass Effect, Renegade. While the gold one would be kind of like the Paragon. And all of the others are kind of like some other parts. Like, the purple one is more... I don't remember them. One of these should be Pride, among other things. An admirable belief and one I share.
Updated my journal.
This is a mere caster of a cast-off named Serian. One brother looked into it once and reported seeing Serian in the fields of Ossifagan, and later speaking with Masov. I highly recommend you take care of any unfinished business before you enter the mare. You can change the past after all. Anything might happen. Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready now. Let's do it. You have proven to me that I can trust you. Only remember what you have learned in these tasks. Be gentle with Serian. You're violating his mind. Be true to his path. Find what you need and return without causing him harm. You have a duty to preserve his life as he intended, if at all possible. Okay, visual novel hype. When you first open your eyes, there is only a ruddy glow and frightening shapes in shadows around you. The air is hot and stifling. As your eyes adjust, you realize you are outside, but the sky is darkened by clouds of pitch. The ruddy glow comes from lava flows as they trundle down distant mountains
into the volcanic fields all around you. Sharp towers pierce the sky, tapered like the bones of the ribcage. Indeed, they look like bones in every way, as does the ground beneath you. You appear to be standing on the spine of an enormous beast. The bottom of its jaw can be seen far in the distance, half buried beneath a layer of cooled lava. Most of the bone towers look identical, but one shines from the inside with an odd blue light. The top of the glowing tower has been snapped off, and what looks like a transport hovers next to its peak. It's your transport. You were sent here to find something. Twisted bridges connect the spine to volcanic fields around you. In one direction lie enormous formations of obsidian. Arcs spire a wall. In the other direction, a narrow pass carved into the mountain face. The field leading to the canyon is illuminated by hundreds of glowing lights. You know this body wasn't sent to find Masov, but Adiris said he'd appear. Perhaps following through events led to him.
Perception. Explore the towers around the spire. Climb to the tower of the transport. No. Crossing the volcanic plains, you arrive at obsidian formations. Massive structures of cool, shining rock leap from the ground, curling into the impossible shapes. An enormous black wall rings most of the formations, rising 100 meters out of the ground in places. The obsidian formations are dark, quiet and desolate. A hot wind blows from magma flows farther off, but here nothing flows and nothing lives. In the distance you can see the spine and the bone towers, and in the other direction the plains stop at a sheer cliff face with a mountain pass carved in between. You search for anything remotely interesting, but the place is barren. As you are about to leave, an orange glow reflects off the rocks ahead. An enormous paw steps in your path, and the rest of the creature emerges. It is like a pillar of light with claws, 100 faces twist in its body, emerging, howling, then melting back into the curling fire. The creature is easily 3 meters wide and at least twice as tall. The word Gemon bubbles to your mind. Run to the mountain pass, run to the spine. You run, the Gamoran roars behind you, but it doesn't seem interested in you in particular. After a while its roars fall away into the distance. The mountain's pass is still some distance away, but you're close enough to see that there is too much rubble at the bottom to make your way through. Spread out in front of the cliffs is a great volcanic plain. Across the entire expanse are hundreds and hundreds of creatures lit with a dim glow that has nothing to do with the magma. You know these creatures are called fire whites. At the moment they seem to ignore you. You search for a time, but there is very little out here in the fields. You do some kind of large shield embedded into the molten rock. You also feel rather than see the strong presence of death here. You try to search further, but a group of firewights crowds in and threatens you. It is going to be difficult to get past them. Get the shield. The whites don't bother you as you try to pry the shield from the ground, but after a few minutes of tugging and digging you realize it's impossible. The rock has cooled and melted and cooled down. Okay. Go to the mountains pass? Oh, okay. We climbed the tower. You are at the top of the broken bone tower. Jagged bone walls acts as a kind of parapet from where you can see the fields of Ossifigant even better. The spine below you, the obsidian formations in one direction, and the glowing fields in front of the mountain pass in the other. Floating just next to the tower is a hovering pod made of azure steel. A ramp leads from the parapet into the transport. Enter the transport. As you approach the ship, a tingling crawls up your spine. You have a profound sense of a task unfinished, and that trouble awaits you, or at least it awaits the person whose body you are in. If you leave now, is this what Adiris meant when she said to be careful with Serian's life? Don't board the ship just yet. Nice. So what are we supposed to do here? Oh boy. Whoops. The camera looks up to you from this one. in the bloom. Just make sure you don't. Okay, so we gotta head to the room. Sorry for not voice acting that final part, but you plant your hand on the icy floor. I have something I've been meaning to tell you. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Sorry, the Spectre, but we do exit. Oh boy.
All right.
Okay.
Ready.
There it is. Oh boy. Oh boy, he is in here as well. Sorry. There we go.
I'll remember that.
Hole. Interesting.
I'm going.
Looks like we need to help editors. And this guy is... Inifer's madness. I would speak with you, Inifer. It is the lot of scabs to be picked, the mark of the weak to be pegged, my Wayne sister, with thy Wayne. Oh no, he's doing this kind of thing again. The nonsense talk. How did you get out here? You consumed me, sister. Wherever my foul flesh festers. Oh.
Yes, now.
What's this then? Clog Fathom? We don't need a Clog Fathom
Alright.
at the moment. The ninth world.
I'm
Oh,
going.
this is the place.
I can breathe again.
Holy shit. This game has escalated quite a bit. Where? Oh, okay. We're still in Miel. You're awake quickly now. While you were inside the mirror, gods, shields have fallen. The sorrow is breaking into the sanctuary. It is destroying our home. Others are trying to hold it back, but tell me first. You find what you're looking for. Evacuate to the teleport pad, extinguish fires in the field, remove rubble to clear a path.
Why, of course.
I'm going.
Sure.
Okay, can he do this without issues? Okay, he can. Nice. Oh. Why did he take that way?
To action!
Nice.
Doing it now.
All right. Let's see here. Oh boy.
Here comes the boredom slayer.
Intimidation. Good. Okay, nice. We succeeded.
All right.
Yeah. Go to that thing and fix it up again. GG. Oh. Is that the big sorrow guy? I think we have overstayed our welcome.
Action! Here I come!
Yes.
All right. It's time to run away. We need to break this one. Oh, this guy is humanoid? Oh boy. Did we just get game over? Okay. New objective. This guy should be good at breaking down stuff.
Ready. Ah!
Nice crit.
All right.
What the mage? Okay, let's see. How close can we get to this place?
All right.
Man, this is being a bit slow because there's so many characters that we need to control. There we go.
Look out below! Above! Sideways!
On it.
Yes.
Here we go. Nice. We're getting close. Oh no. Come on. Fast forward, please. Rip.
Action! Here I come!
Yes.
It's a plan.
Here, can we do this? No. Wait. Okay. Last cast off then.
Want a job done right.
Come on. Cast off. Wait, what? It skipped the cast off? Oh no. Uh-oh. I regret my I thought I was controlling but I wasn't. I was controlling the last cast off. And I just skipped the turn. Wow. Such speed. You might actually be able to attack one of us. No. There we go. Please do this.
Right. I'm ready to learn something new.
The interior of pyramid allowed plaintiff. Alright, cool. We teleported. Yay! We became pyramid head. You pull through the territory. Hey, spiders! This Dracogen. What is this? What new treasure is here for me to find? But where are my manners? My name is Dracogen, and you are in the bloom. Though I dare say you didn't expect to arrive here quite like this. This is the bloom? Do you have questions? Perhaps I can answer them for you. How did I get here? All I did was touch the territory. You don't remember? A pity. It must have been something to experience. If you'd come here from Memovira's fortress or along one of the roadways, you'd know the path you took. The pathways of the bloom are strange, and not all its roads are pleasant. Who knows? The bloom's motivations are inscrutable, and its tendrils pass through countless worlds and dimensions. If you were brought here by the bloom itself, then these others you speak of could be literally anywhere. What were those voices? Bloom is a living creature with with a reach across dimensions. Its consciousness, if I may use that term, is unlike anything we know. So unless I miss my guess, what you heard were some of the many voices of the bloom. Tell me about yourself. Dragagen, I'm the trades. He trades. What do you want from me? A business proposition, my friend. Okay. Trading information favors and so it happens. I know we can. And I will do what I can to provide an answer. Mialavis has been destroyed by the sorrow. I am truly sorry to hear that. I never had the honor of a visit, though I long to go. Such accumulated knowledge, so many artifacts lost. Value of the pieces would have been worth, well, no matter. No matter what's done is done. I'm here looking for the first cast-off. She's been dead for over a century. Have you tried her tomb? She's alive and she's in here, in the bloom. Masov told me. Masov? How interesting. In any case, you seem to believe what you have said. I concede that common knowledge is not always correct, and I bow to your surety. I do not have your answers, but I know one who might. If you wanted to know anything about the bloom, you should speak to its ruler, the Memovira. Alright, where can we find the Memovira? Inside her fortress, but she has locked her gates to outsiders while she considers the problems that face her. Oh, okay. I see. What do you want in exchange? I once had to claim an artifact, but it was spirited away to a place called Ascension of Cake's Lianish, a realm of crystalline beauty. I need that artifact back. It's called the Magmatic Amulet, a circlet of dark highland material. Okay, how do we get to the Ascension? Follow the caravan road to the trade post. You'll find Maul there and it will take you to the Ascension. I agree to your terms.
That.
Oh, before we part, you have the scent of an old friend on you, Tibir. If you should happen to come across him again, please tell him that I would love to see him again.
I'll remember that.
Alright, cool. Let's save. We haven't saved in quite a bit, actually.
Here.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, we can only take as extra effort. Oh. Yeah, reached tier 3. Lucky combatants. Gain plus 15 on attacks. Nice. Cipher limit increase on ambush. Gain an additional 15% on attacks and convert all damage to relativistic when attacking while hidden or targeting an enemy that is blinded. Since these are blue, these are passives, and all of these are pretty good. Okay, let's see here. Resourcefulness? No. Versatile? Edge magic, we don't care. Sucker punch? Charm? Mealgic dust? Flame cloud of nano? We don't care about intellect. Speed. Attack that deals weapon damage plus 3. If the target has any negative vitals, you regain health equal to 50% of the damage dealt. That is pretty cool. This one is a bit meh, to be fair. This one is pretty badass. I mean, not that super badass, but still. This one could be useful. But for now, let's add this one. Select skill. We cannot choose weapon. Okay. Hold on a second, we have one in intimidation. That must be one of the stuff we have on us. Concentration is actually pretty good, but it's not super important. Initiative is nice. Persuasion is also nice. Cipher use is also good. But we will begin with initiative. It's important. Oh, we have another level. That's gonna go into edge. That case. We cannot choose anything with weapons, which is a shame. But seriously, Edge is just incredible. We're gonna have it on speed. This means we can do a serious amount of damage. I mean, we can basically do anything. I think we will not need more than 3 in edge in a thing. So now we can kind of like begin with intellect as well. We need to find a cloak and ornament, seriously. Okay, this guy. Oh, we need to take. Let's see here. When Heritage lands critical hits, conferred. Okay. Passive. Successive attack. When you kill an enemy, immediately make a bonus attack against nearest enemy in range without moving. Applies to both melee and range. Oh wow, this is kind of like a cleave attack. Spell swoop is kind of badass. But I think we're gonna do succession. It's amazing. There we go. This guy though, does he need any more into might? I think we will do this for now. He needs to be able to run further. Oh, he has the inability to in running? Oh, that's bad actually. Very, very bad. He doesn't really need more stats yet. So let's go with this. Let's give him more to ranged. Okay.
Yes.
Updated my journal.
Demons, it is not a question, he stares. No, I know nothing about demons. Perhaps one of the doctors in Shuriken's slump will be able to? Yeah. You look like you could use some help.
Updated my journal.
Hmm. We need to trade. Examine the compartment. Don't touch anything. Quick. There we go. We got it. Oh, that's a nice cipher.
I'm ready.
That water. Skydee. I'm Skydee. You here to trade? Try to pull her. Oh man.
You got it.
Oh! This pool is filled with yellowish water. Look into the pool. Worm-like shape. Yes! We're gonna jump into the pool and pull free some worm. Seems good, right? Captain? Oh. Well, screw that. Drink. Collect some of the fluid. Hey, we should try to drink this and see what happens. Don't worry, can it be lethal? Will we die? Drink more of the fluid. Drink the fluid anyways.
Altering.
Yeah, we died!
It hurts.
Don't worry, dying is a fun part in this game. There's absolutely no bad thing to die. So yes, we're quite suicidal in this one.
Ready.
We might even save here and try to do... we might even try to do this part. Let's deal with the infestation. This one, I don't know how strong the enemies are in here, but we might be able to do this. As your body pours from portal, each tank is connected to a machine on the same platform. Call the reflections to your aid.
I wish I had more hands.
There we go. Okay, we need to kill it. It has 54 HP. That's not too much.
Yes.
Action! Here I come!
Consume? Ah, we failed. Oh, he got knocked down. Whee. That one is fast. Holy moly. Ooh. Holy moly. Okay, so let's go into hide. Oh, I failed. Wait, how could I miss that? I had 100% on hit.
Look out below! Above!
What?
Sideways!
Try something else.
One damage. First of all, let's go into hide. There we go. Now we hit. There we go. On half the HP. Oh, no, a third.
A heroic strike of heroic proportion.
Try something else.
Okay, and now do haptic armor. Put it on editors, if possible.
There we go.
I probably should put the ornament or on the cast off and someone else in order to like put the haptic armor on 2 people instead of just 1. I think that would actually be pretty badass. 80% chance. Nice. And then we do a hit on this guy. Full power.
Didn't see that coming.
That hide into shooting is pretty strong. I like it. Oh, I guess we cannot use it. GG, well played. Smash him in the face! Completely miss on 40% chance. It's gonna hit everyone.
Happy or good.
Okay, let's go invis because it's awesome.
My attack didn't feel strong at all.
Mhm.
At all. I'm at least 6 times better than I was seconds ago.
Outside of our attack range. And I'll just focus on bringing this guy down. better not die. Ooh.
Someone stab some healing into me.
I might die here. That was close.
Last time you'll
GG.
touch me.
My attack didn't feel strong at all. At all.
Try something else.
No. Go into stealth. And then attack. There we go.
The lesser hero would be dead.
Yeah, that attack was pretty badass. I mean, pretty useful. Self-sustain, also. Infestation fixed.
All right.
Let the memories come. Nice.
Of course. Fine.
Oh, are these memories, all of them? Looks like it.
Yes, now. Yes, now.
Oh, you can teleport.
Yes, now.
Interesting.
I'm going. Yes, now. I'm going. All right.
Okay, let's head back. All right.
Ready.
Let's go back to the world. Oh.
All right.
Is she still mad at us? Okay, she's not mad at us anymore. That's good. Does she only sell ciphers? Oh, here we go. 30. Oh man, 30 to evasion. -2 armor, 1 training, and this one is actually legit. This one is really good, I must say. This needler seems like it can be pretty cool. Mainly the part that it's both 7 physical and 7 chemical. Waits for prey. Is it going to kill us? Solar predator. Huh.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Examine the pylon. Try to grab it. We got a... Okay, so that's a cipher. 28 energy damage, just like that. Confers blinded. Holy mo... That one is powerful. Save that for a boss and yeah, GG. That was a good one. Really good one. Creature floats before you, hidden inside voluminous cloak, unmoving and unmoved by your presence. Perhaps it was frightened. Perhaps it was hurt. Ah. You yourself must find courage.
Ready.
Action! Here I come!
We need to go through here. We have explored this place. Completely. I think this is Act 3. Act 1 was the town. Act 2 was that. Act 3 was. Okay, we are in Act 4 or Chapter 4, it seems. First of all,
You got it.
remove the fog. Ink pot. I've heard rumors of one filling your description. One helps those in need. Help a sister. What sort of wrong?
I'll remember that.
Is it safe? Better than safe. Those fluids are holy secretions. Okay. I guess we need to drink from this and let's see if we die or not. Look into the pool. Drink some fluid. Drink more of the fluid. We're probably gonna die.
Can't die.
He died.
I'm going.
Oh. Sorry about that. To Lox's shanty.
If you want a job done
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go in there. Oh boy, we're getting tired. Oh, Eox. Interruptions continue, but we have. Do you keep looking at the door? Apologies.
I'll remember that.
Is that a cloak? It is a cloak! Oh man, I want this one. This one seems awesome. What is... Oh, Python ranged weapon, 9 physical, 2... Oh boy. What is... Ooh. Look at this. Oh no, it's an intellect weapon. Heavy ranged weapon. 10 energy, 8 physical. On critical hits. Offer disrupted entropic forces. Stabilize target causing negative effects to increase each round. Active rounds. What do you mean active runs 3? Does it shoot 3 times? Scan thoughts, surface thoughts of those people. Huh. Oh, active. Okay, okay, I understand it. Oh. Oh. I think this one is worth to try, I must say. So we're gonna buy it. And that's sure it costs some cash, but it's worth it. Also, we're gonna do it like this. Actually, I think, yeah, these two. Because we're gonna use Ohm's haptic armor. And if we do it on either of these two, both will gain it, which is pretty good. And if we cast his mind barrier, then both will also get it. So it's kind of cool. Good stacks. And these two are our best fighters. This guy's not that good at fighting. I kind of been thinking of replacing Aligern with someone else who does fighting a bit better. But we're getting incredibly tired, actually. I'm thinking... Holy shit. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. this is it for today. We will stop here, and then we will continue more tomorrow. I think we will focus on beating this game tomorrow. So have a good night, everybody. It's been awesome having all of you here. I'll see you guys around. So take care, have a good one, have a good night. See you around. Bye bye.